What's going on, you guys? It is week 7. I'm here with the Torres sisters. You guys know them all too well, Heather and Tiffany. So the girls are going to weigh in today, but before we do, they've had an interesting week. So Tiffany, how's your week gone?
I've been sick all week, as you can tell from my voice. So we'll see where that leaves me.
How was nutrition?
I honestly didn't really eat all week.
Okay.
And when I did, I tried to eat good. So
Good.
it wasn't a lot, though.
Good.
Which is good and bad.
Awesome. Heather?
I was super busy, just running around, working extra because the holidays are coming up and we're going to be like having a couple days off. So it was really hard to get into the gym this week and running out of food and just trying to figure out what to eat for myself, basically.
Busy mom life, you guys. So without further ado, the girls are going to jump on the scale. In today's episode, you guys, after we win, the girls are going to hit another beginner workout in the gym that you guys can do at home. And then we're going to be taking you guys through a Thanksgiving recipe with a little twist to help save some calories. Here we are at the scale. Tiffany is going to go first. So T, what did we weigh last week?
So last week I weighed 222.
222. Okay,
Yes.
girl, let's jump on there.
Okay.
Just stand on it.
You just stand on it. Feet on the electrodes. We are again using the Renfo, guys. T, is that 216?
Yeah, 216.
T, that's her first major weight loss goal. That is 20 pounds for Tiffany since she
Yeah.
started. Hey, excited, mama. All right, Heather, you're up, babe.
Okay.
Heather, what was that one? It's upside down for me.
157.
157.
Yay.
Heather, what's that total loss for you?
13 pounds.
Ooh, girls, get your dumbbells. Show them what you guys have lost. So over the course of the last 7 weeks, these girls have been working their butts off, literally. They each have the amount of weight in their hands that they've lost in 7 weeks. So Heather's got 13 pounds there, guys. This is the amount of weight she has dropped off of her body. Look at that.
Disgusting.
Tiffany. Tiffany
know.
got this lovely 20-pound weight.
I got a little.
Girls, how
A
does
lot
it
to
feel?
lose. It feels great. I feel like clothes like fit a little bit better for me.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's nice.
Yeah, it's nice to pull clothes from my closet that I didn't think would fit me again and that are like fitting and not like pushing out like my longhas and stuff. So
Gosh.
beautiful.
Does that feel crazy, Tiffany, to have that much weight in your hand and feel like it's heavy, but realize that that's how much has come off your body?
Yes, it is. It's crazy. It's definitely hard to see on you, but this is a lot of work.
That's crazy. And Miss Heather?
Yep.
All right, girls. So let's talk about our next set of goals. So you guys have both reached your first incremental goal.
Okay.
That's 7 weeks in. Heather, you're currently at 216. So we're going to, not 216, I'm sorry, 116.
157.
157, you guys.
That's okay.
216.
There you go.
Too many numbers. Okay, so let's go back to Heather. 157. So Heather, we're going to set your next weight loss goal at 147.
Okay.
All right, then from there we'll reevaluate. Tiffany, 216. Your next one is going to be 200 flat. So you guys have a little bit variation in the numbers that we're working to achieve, regardless. So girls, what are we gonna do as our first measurement success?
Shopping spree.
Yeah. All right, so the girls are right. The next thing that we do for you guys, which will probably be next week's episode, we are taking the girls workout clothes shopping.
Yes.
Exciting.
Getting rid of this.
Yeah. For today's beginner gym workout, the girls are going to be doing a giant circuit of 6 movements, starting with dumbbell walking lunges, going on to negative push-ups, moving on to cable rows, going to goblet squats, incline presses, and lat pull-downs. fun Thanksgiving recipe for you guys. So traditional Thanksgiving dinner, we have a pumpkin pie. So this is an alternative to pumpkin pie. It's more of a pumpkin mousse. It's based on sugar-free instant butterscotch pudding, pumpkin puree, few spices like cinnamon and pumpkin pie spice, and then some toppings to make it a little bit more fun. So traditional pumpkin pie can be upwards of 300 to 400 calories depending on what kind of crust you use. This is going to be about 100 to 150 calories per serving. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right, so here we go. Mookie, I'm going to have you go first. Can you dump the sugar-free butterscotch pudding into our bowl?
Oh, this one?
Yep, that's that one. Heather, jump on up there. I'm going to walk you guys through this. Yep, so just go ahead and dump that all. So we're making an individual serving for these guys. So Mook's going to dump about a fourth that package in there. Good job. That's what we had left. Heather, can you go ahead and put the milk in? Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. All right, so Heather, you're going to take that hand whisk right there and you're going to start to mix it. So Heather's going to follow the recipe and the directions of the instant butterscotch pudding before we do anything else. We're going to let that get kind of gelatinous. So Heather's going to mix her little heart away. I believe it takes about 2 minutes. So she's just going to sit here. She's going to mix until that starts to get fairly thick. And as you guys can see, it's starting to get thick. It's a really simple recipe, only a few ingredients. Yeah. All right, so that got pretty thick on us. Keep going.
Yep.
Almost there.
Getting hard.
Yep. So now can you take a spoonful of the pumpkin puree? So you're only going to take a spoonful. Yep.
Spoon.
Spoon. Yep. One big dollop. Perfect. So that's going to be about a third a cup of pumpkin, you guys. So Heather's going to fold that in.
So this is for one person?
This is going to be one person serving.
Dibs.
Yeah. And then once Heather's mixed that up, she's going to use her spoon again, and she's going to do about another third a cup of True Whip. So we have True Whip here today. This is what's going to make the recipe nice and light and fluffy. You guys can also use something like a Cool Whip, a light Cool Whip, or any other dairy alternative that's light and aerated. So from there, Heather, go ahead and use the Cool Whip. Now the Cool Whip's going to break that down a little bit, so take a spoon of that. We're going to do again about another third to a half a cup. Yep. And you may need to put a little bit more than that in there. There you go. And then you guys are going to fold it in. So you may want to use this guy. Yep, that's good. So Mookie, what we're going to do is we're going to fold in the Cool Whip, because if you guys don't fold it in and you go to stir it, it's going to take all the air out of the recipe and it's going to take away from the texture. So we're just going to fold it. I'm going to fold it a few times. Keep it going. So depending on what kind of Cool Whip you guys use, if you use a dairy alternative, it'll mix up a little bit easier. These non-dairy alternatives have some more fillers in them that make them a little bit more gelatinous and a little bit less airy. And that's just dairy versus non-dairy. So health here depends on what your diet actually looks like. So we're going to continue to mix this, kind of folding it. We're almost there. Almost there. So there's still some chunks from it being cold. Fold it. So you guys can see the texture from the butterscotch pudding. That's what makes it kind of, not gummy, but pudding-esque. And then the Cool Whip is what's going to make it light and airy like a mousse. So what you do once you finish mixing this up together, once you finish folding it, you can throw it in the freezer to make it a little bit more hard. But we're going to go ahead and serve it right up. So I'm going to grab this serving bowl right here. Heather. So then we're going to take the serving and we're going to dump it right in. So remember guys, this was a single serving when we made it. So that guy goes into there. Now, here comes the fun part. You guys get to add whatever toppings you like. So we kept our toppings super healthy. We have some low-fat, non-fat graham crackers. We're going to use a little bit more of our True Whip right here. So this isn't going to be pretty. But let's take a dollop of this. See if I can get one of the frozen parts. Some more frozen part right here. So we're gonna take it, put this on top. Then we're gonna take half of one of our graham crackers. If you wanna scoop it out with your graham cracker, you can. We're gonna stick these guys in here like so. And there you go, guys. So that's our pumpkin pie alternative. You guys wanna give it a try?
Yeah, go ahead.
Give it a try. So you can use your graham cracker too.
Oh yeah.
Going straight in for it.
Mookie's ready. How is it?
Wow.
Really good.
Really good.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like pumpkin mousse.
Yeah,
Tastes like pumpkin mousse. Ironic. That's the recipe.
yeah. No, it's really. I like how it's airy and it's like.
Yeah, it's like fresh too.
Absolutely. So if you guys want to take this, you guys can put it in a mini pie tin or anything like that. You guys can go ahead and grind up your graham cracker crust and put that on top like a crust also. But like I said, great alternative on Thanksgiving Day. Either dive into the real thing or you guys can dive into this. That is a wrap on week 7 with the Torres sisters. Congratulations to the girls for losing so much weight. How much weight did we lose? They're almost 30 pounds total
Yes,
between the
okay.
two of them. Guys, make sure you enjoy the holiday. Enjoy the recipe.
Appreciate everything that you guys are out here supporting the Torres sisters, me, Kristen, Pitbull. We love you guys so much and we appreciate it all, man. Happy Thanksgiving too, by the way.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications.